Hey guys, I'm Kat,
I'm Nick.
and you're listening to
Just two people pleasers.
Hooray! We made it to episode 2.
We can now finally say welcome back.
Welcome back.
So it's March, and you wouldn't know it's spring because I'm wearing 2 long sleeve shirts and 2 blankets, and Kat is currently in shorts.
Yes, I do have a sweatshirt on, but also I am a furnace, so I'm always hot, and it's a problem. But
another example of how we're opposites.
Yes. Yeah.
But as mentioned last episode, we did spend Valentine's Day together, which was very fun. And at the mall, I got us matching Shadow bracelets. Yes.
Because he's my boy. I love
Shadow the
him.
Hedgehog.
We bond.
Yes.
This is that's a very fitting thing for you to bring up, for reasons you'll find out later.
Yes. We will lore drop it in a later
Yes.
episode. But the bracelet has become a meme now because we're determined to not wear it ever at the same time.
Subconsciously.
It just never lines up.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll remember, she'll forget.
yeah.
She'll forget, I'll remember. Yeah, it's a problem.
I brought it with me today. Went to the gym, put it in my gym bag, put my necklace and my earrings on, but yeah, the bracelet's still there.
It lives there now.
That's its home. But the attempt was made.
And mine's in my room because I forgot to put it on. I have it next to like my glasses, so I go to pick up my glasses, but then I guess my brain was just like, well, so he was face down, so I just saw the outline of it, so I guess my brain was like, I don't need that.
And I have mine hanging on my jewelry stand, but you only see the strap of the bracelet. Like, you don't see him. So also, we have to have him facing forward, so we
front and center.
So we remember.
Yes.
Going forward. Yes. So when I was researching a topic for this week, I put into Google nerd trending hot topics. First article that I found was titled 800 Nerds on a Cruise Ship and How It Shaped My Perspective on Life. I was determined to read this article, so I clicked on it, but not determined enough to pay the money for said article because it was behind a paywall.
Which is so rude.
Absolutely. I wanted to know how a bunch of nerds played board games on a cruise ship. Yeah. Because I feel like that would be extremely frustrating. Or an easy way to win. Because your opponent's board could suddenly just, like, slide.
I don't know, how, like, bumpy are cruises? Like, I mean, because you're on a boat, but it's a slow-moving boat.
They're supposed to have gotten better. But, like, you see those TikTok videos and Instagram videos where all of a sudden, like, it's basically sideways.
Not me. That's not on my TikTok.
Apparently it's on mine for reasons unknown. I'm terrified of the ocean. So maybe TikTok's just mocking me by sending me cruise ship videos. So instead I will be talking about the national holiday that was Squishmallow's Day yesterday, according to the day of this recording.
Yes, which, more lore drop, because we didn't mention this last episode.
Yeah.
But Nick is a Squishmallow collector, lover.
Putting it lightly.
Obsession. She has a lot, but it's getting to a healthier amount now. So
I'm trying. I'm replacing it with stuff that I can actually, like, Squishmallow themed things. I got a blanket, and things that take up less space, like cards, keychains, and like mugs. Just things that I'll actually use, and not just 300 Squishmallows in my garage. So
that will never see the light of day. They just live there.
The poor souls are just there.
But yes, tell me about these awards.
So yes, yesterday they gave out the 2nd annual Squishmallow Awards. So I would like to mention first that this year's giveaway was 1,000 PR boxes mailed right to your doorstep. But Kat and I apparently got there too late because they said that they were sold out in our region. And that made me big sad. But in other news, the Squishmallow Awards encompassed Artist of the Year, Spirit Award, Speedster, Traveler, Comedian, Photographer, Dreamer, and Collector. And I asked myself, I'm a dreamer. I'm a traveler.
Are you a speedster? What even is that?
I think it's fastest to comment on the Squishmallows content.
Okay. So the person that has the least amount of life.
Fair enough. But I have to give it to the collector because she single-handedly had what appeared to be hundreds of specifically shark squishmallows, which ironically is my biggest fear in the entire world. So
Cool.
could never be me. But after seeing said awards and seeing these people get golden trophies mailed to them, I am now determined that next year I will win a Squish Award.
Well, you have a whole year now,
Right?
so you have to figure out like what their criteria is for each award, and then just spend the entire year just doing it, just
Some
so
of
that
them
you
were
will
just
win.
like they picked a comment they liked or something, and one of them, I think for Dreamer, she just put a comment saying, "Well, you have a banana and a monkey. What about a monkey banana?" or something like that. And
Whoa.
I was like, I think they just pick comments they like.
Yeah.
She got a trophy, and I was like, I want a trophy.
I could do that.
I could do that.
I'm
creative.
yeah.
Like this year was a big deal because it was the first year they had a cow Bigfoot. So that was that was a big thing.
I saw that and I was just like, oh, okay, what? Why? And it wasn't like because they had one that like it was like two Squishmallows that were like kind of sewn together. It looked like.
Oh yeah.
Like that would make sense, but the cow Bigfoot thing it confuses
me.
me.
It had horns or something.
Yeah,
to the
and then
Bigfoot,
like the
was,
belly had
yeah,
like the
spots.
spots.
Yeah. Was it Bubba? It was purple Bigfoot, so I think it was themed with the purple cow, and then they just made it a Bigfoot. I'm not sure. But anyway, and then they re-released the fries again, which I don't know how that was different.
Which, yeah, well, because it said fries, but then like the letters were coming off.
Oh.
So I don't know what that was about. Probably should have looked more into this, but
couldn't tell you. But you
whatever.
know, that's just our initial thoughts, and stay tuned a year from now to see if I want a Squish Award.
And no shade to any of the people that won.
Oh my gosh,
we're
no.
just
Thank you for saying that. Congrats to everybody.
Yes,
like
you earned it.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure how, but you did.
Genuinely happy for all of you. I'm just very excited.
Yes.
For next year, hopefully I can win one.
We hope, or we get to the PR boxes before they all run out.
Yeah, I'd love a little commemorative thing.
I think I did mine at 9.
Yeah, you did it early.
10.
Mine was after 12, so I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get one.
It's so rude because you put in all your information. They're like, it's sold out in your area. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, I'll move. I live somewhere else now.
Did you just ask for a zip code first?
Yeah.
But no, I put name, email, phone number, and full address, and then they told us, nope, sorry.
Just kidding.
Yeah. No, it's actually your segment's next.
Oh, yes.
Which I'm very excited about. You guys are experiencing this with me in live time right now.
I texted Nick and I was like, can I do the big topic for our second episode? And she's like, sure, what is it? And I was like, what if it's a surprise? So
I don't know if I should be what kind of feeling I should be feeling, but we'll see.
I think you're gonna cry and laugh at the same time.
Oh goodness.
Because
did you literally make a presentation?
I did.
Oh my gosh, wait. She's okay.
So since there's no video, I pulled out my iPad and set up a PowerPoint presentation that I made, and gave it to her. So
can I read the title of this?
Oh yes.
It says, "Guess the name of Sonic characters," and a subtitle, "An excuse to give Nick Sonic lore." And on the bottom it says, "You really don't want to know how long I spent on this." I bet you enjoyed every minute of this, though.
Oh, I sure did.
So really, you didn't have to wait that long for her love of, of all things Sonic.
Because I was thinking oh, well, the love of Sonic, it might be dying out soon.
No, it's good to,
So I was like, let's monopolize on this.
Absolutely.
And by that, just, I need to talk about it before no one will want to hear it from me again.
She's told me the names of some of these, and I forget. Is it more fun if I think it's more fun if I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, some of them you might know.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe 3 of them, the ones that are in the movies, but besides that.
Yeah, because I
Couldn't
did
tell ya.
like give random lore drops of just
Yes.
like, oh, this person, because I forced her to watch videos and stuff so that I could laugh at them with her. Um, but don't worry. If you hit either
Okay.
the space bar or the arrow.
The arrow.
Yeah.
By cat, a fan since birth and may have a problem. I don't think it's a problem. Whoa, okay.
Alright, so we have a starter round,
Here we
which
go.
these are people that you should know.
No.
Most of them.
Okay. So on the left, very far most left, which I hope the graphics probably will be.
Yeah,
for our
I'm
listeners.
gonna include like the
Cool.
presentation so they can follow
Oh,
along.
I love this.
Yes,
Okay.
I've been prepared.
So anyone, don't get too mad at me. The two people that are listening to this. So the first one's easy. That's Sonic. That's the main guy. Then it's Tails.
Do you know Tails' real name? Because Tails is his nickname.
Gold Boy.
No, it's a normal name. It's
Is it
the
like
most.
Fox or something?
No, it's like a human name.
Oh, like Fred.
Miles per hour. Like miles
Oh,
per hour.
like my. No.
Yeah. Which I
my
only found that
gosh.
out like this year.
So what about?
Someone mentioned it.
Does everyone else have real names? Besides their.
No, it's just Tails is just yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
He was adopted by a human family. Who knows? I don't know the lore.
I mean, because he got the nickname Tails because he has two tails.
Yes.
Wacky. So, yes.
Well.
But
And then there's my boy Knuckles.
now, do you remember what creature he is? Like animal?
Oh, he's a
Oh no.
My gosh, he says all the time because he's a defender, of the
He's the last of his
emerald
kind.
Yeah. I'm a fake fan, guys. He says it like a million times. Oh my gosh, it's his thing. And he's like 1,000,000% muscle is the other thing. I remember that one.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
It's okay. Well, okay. If you hit the arrow,
Okay.
they come up as
Oh.
you click. So.
Okay, so there's Sonic. Miles per hour. Echidna.
Yes.
Would not remember.
Not
Now
just the echidna. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Like kidney. Sounds like kidney.
It's just a weird animal. Yeah.
No, that's cool though. It's a cool name. I wish I'd remembered it.
'Cause
This is why we're doing this.
Yes. A thing with Sonic characters is like they all like have like the and then the creature or animal they are afterwards. Like for no
Oh,
reason.
like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
That just hit me.
So, because there's some that you're just like, I'm sorry, what animal is that? But
Interesting. So this next one, is this something that's really similar like Robo Sonic or like
yes.
Sonic Tech or something like that? I guess let's see. Metal Sonic.
Yeah. He was in
Okay.
the post credit scene of the
Spoilers.
most recent movie. Spoilers. Yeah, you're gonna get spoilers for some of the game and for some of the games and some of the movies.
So this is
'cause
disclaimers
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
If
after we spoiled stuff, but
well, I think the only thing we spoiled so far was
Metal
after.
Sonic,
Yeah,
which
that's
I mean,
okay.
he's Metal Sonic.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
And Eggman. He probably has more to that, but that is what's coming. I know he's called Eggman.
He does have
He's
a real
egg
name.
shaped.
Because he does have like a real name, but
Is it Fred?
no.
That's gonna be my go-to answer for all things. Is Fred. Should I press the arrow?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yes, Robotnik.
And it's weird.
Which is
'cause, like,
funny. Yeah.
go ahead.
Sorry. His assistant's name again?
oh, Stone.
Why did I? It's so funny because he said Robotnik a bunch of times, and then my brain was like, so whose name is it?
Yeah, because like in some games or like media, it's just Eggman,
Yeah.
and then in some it's Dr. Robotnik.
Okay.
But like,
So who? I want to know who gave him that name. Is it just someone looked at him and said he's egg shaped, so we're gonna call him Eggman?
I think Sonic did. Of like, oh, egg guy, Eggman. Yeah, because especially like in the games, like he's in like like a or not like a hover ball thing.
Yeah.
So he's just hovering around. So he really looks like he's just in an egg, and he makes a lot of like contraptions that are like egg themed.
Interesting.
Yeah. He is profiting on one joke.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he's using it. Go him, I guess. But I do wonder why his head to body proportion is just
yes.
what's going on in his legs. I didn't realize his legs were that long.
Yeah, and like, is that like the pantsuit? Like it's a whole body suit?
I'm thinking the black is all one, and then the red just kind of like layers on top.
Yeah.
There's a wrestler I really like. His name is Shinsuke, and that red like top is giving kind of what he used to wear, just like a jacket that he throws on top.
Yeah, I forgot that you never saw game version of him because he's a looker.
Gets all the ladies.
Yeah.
And the movie even says he's Oh man. Watch the movie.
It's great.
That's all we have to
10 out
say.
of 10.
Watch all of them.
Yes. Watch all the movies.
And the show, which I have still to watch.
It's so good.
I know.
It could have just been another movie. I don't know why they were like,
we needed more content.
Yeah. But you could have just done like a Paramount Plus movie instead, because it like,
yeah.
I mean, it's the TV show together is longer than a movie, I think, but like not by much. I don't know. It was weird.
Easy for our low attention span generation, maybe.
True.
Small bites. I mean, how much Knuckles can you take in one sitting?
But he's in this one. You're gonna love him.
Oh my gosh, I love him already.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for the average ordinary person,
yeah,
if it's just focused on him.
Well, it's focused on him and Wade.
Oh yeah, and they're like adventures.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of a coming of age for both of them.
Oh.
But with hijinks because it's a Sonic thing.
Fair enough. How many of you have we lost so far? I'm having a ball.
Listen, we are nowhere near close.
Oh, absolutely. Let's go. Okay. So I press the next one.
Yes. So that was the starter round. And
Ooh.
then, so how I kind of grouped these people is like in Sonic Heroes, there's 4 different teams.
Okay.
And they all have like 3 like people in them, or animals, characters in them. So I grouped them so that, and then we can talk about them. And then that was for the Sonic Hero games. But then there's other games that introduce more characters, and like I'm sure someone will be mad if I don't include most of the characters.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm sure I'm missing some of the good ones, which let us know if I am, and
I can
I can scream them at Nick another time.
Yes.
But yes, so Team Dark is the next one.
Okay.
So it has 3 people. Do you want to take a stab at who could be on Team Dark?
Just by describing what they look like, is the there's a guy that's a crocodile, right?
Yes, but he's not. He's not in Team Dark.
Okay. But the guy likes to fish a lot. Is he on there? No, how would he be on Team Dark? He'd be on like Team Fishing. I don't know. He'd be on like Team Chill. How about there's 2 lady hedgehog. No, there's like one's a hedgehog, one's a different animal type. I think you're underestimating or overestimating how much I know about this.
Okay, well here you know one of them because there was an entire movie about him.
Okay, well is Shadow on Team Dark?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I was like trying to like feed you. I was
Is
like,
he also Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though he was like created, but
yeah, why is he asteroid guy in the movie, and then I don't, maybe it's just easier than explaining the Mewtwo of it all.
Yeah, because it was like he was trying to
or Mew, I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, they were like trying to make the ultimate life form to save like Maria, and that's a whole thing, which actually that was what the movie was about. Wow. Okay.
But
so yeah, they were trying to make the ultimate life form, and for some reason that was a hedgehog.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a coinky dink that Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's just a coinky dink that they're just like, let's just add more hedgehogs because they're easier to draw, even though they got the spikes on them. I don't know.
No idea.
Okay.
So.
But you can go to the next slide.
Okay.
And you will see.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. So that's
great picture.
That's Shadow the Hedgehog looking.
Dapper as always.
Yeah, and pointing. Because some, like, when I was looking up, like, the images for all of these, some of them were so weird looking. Like, just the way that they were standing. And I was like, does anyone pose normally? I mean, I don't know.
Not,
I don't know, like, how you would pose normally. But
this is great shot, though.
yes.
Okay, and the next one. Oh, yeah. This is one I was thinking.
Of the two
the non-hedgehog one.
Yes.
But I couldn't. Oh, half bat, half something, right? Or is she just a bat?
Yeah, she's just a bat.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember her name?
Just Bat Lady is how I remembered her. Like Batman, Bat Lady. But like also, like for some reason her chest is always out.
Yes.
So, but she also has like skin, like human skin color skin, which is just interesting. But no, I do not remember her name. We're gonna call her Bat.
Okay.
Bat Girl.
Her name is Rouge.
Rouge.
Rouge the Bat.
Rouge.
Yeah. And
apologies.
In the one cartoon, Sonic X, every time she came in, they did a sultry song when she came in. And so it was just like, oh, what's happening? Like, it's for children. And it's just like, do. When she comes in, she's like, hey. And she's like, all
my gosh.
Like, seductive.
She keeps trying to hit on Shadow, though, right? Or Sonic? Both?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Okay. I mean, she's just kind of like
She's
flirting with everyone. But
Yeah.
she interacts with Shadow a lot, so I guess it's focused on Shadow. But
I want her boots. I will say that.
her boots are nice.
But, like, I just realized that's way past her knee. Like,
yeah.
How? No idea. Again, a great picture.
I tried very hard.
Okay, let's go with,
And
oh,
then
yeah.
the last member of Team Dark. Now, do you remember his name or his story? Because I remember giving you that. No.
He's another Robo Man. He's oh my gosh.
His name is really weird.
Here's what I picture his story is. They found him like gritty style in like a junk pile and then they like refurbished him up and gave him some kind of special crystal to power him, and then now he's part of the team.
Well, close, but also nowhere near close. So, would you like to click? And see?
Oh, yes.
Yep. So this is E123 Omega.
Okay.
And he was the robot that was tasked.
Was he supposed to kill Shadow?
No, he was guarding Shadow.
He was guarding Shadow, opposite.
Because at the end of the movie / game,
yes.
Like he's presumed dead, but Eggman went and like put him back in like a stasis essentially, and then had Omega guard him. So then in Sonic Heroes, Rouge comes and she's just like, "What's up? I'm here, and Shadow, you're coming with me." So then they form a team.
Cool. And
Yes.
Omega's like, I'm sticking with Shadow because that's my job.
Yeah.
Does he have like a personality? Or-
Yes, yeah. And he has like a whole thing of like, oh, am I a good guy? Am I a bad guy? You know.
Classic dilemma.
Yeah, because he's also a robot, you know. So.
Mm.
And he was made by Eggman, so it's the whole thing.
Cool.
All right, would we like to go to the next team? Oh, wait, no. Sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Joke's on you. I wanted to talk more about Shadow. So, because last year was Year of Shadow the Hedgehog. And with that, Sonic X Shadow Generations came out, which was a video game. That Sonic Generations came out a while ago, and then they like remastered it and then added Shadow's story and everything. Which,
wow, look at those wings are cool. It's like Venom.
yeah.
Kinda.
Because I remember I explained this. I'm gonna explain it again.
Please do.
So all the way on the right is Black Doom, which he also is a starfish like creature for some things.
Yeah.
Which basically he's just like a deity entity thing that's just like, I want to rule the world, whatever.
Yeah.
So he makes a deal with the Robotnik that made Shadow. And he's like, hey, if I, like, give you a piece of me, I want to rule the world in 50 years for some reason. Exactly 50 years. And then Robotnik's like, okay. So a piece of him is in Shadow. So then, like, throughout his game, he's, like, Black Doom.
That's
like, hey.
why he's like, hey, what's up, every 5 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He's like, hey.
Huh.
Let's go do bad things together. And then, so in the Sonic X Shadow Generations, he is, you know, fighting Black Doom again, and, you know, basically just the same thing happening. But he gets cool, weird powers.
Yeah.
Which, one of them is he is on a stingray. And he just...
That's what that is.
He, like, goes in, like, water goo and stuff, and it's very weird. And then at the end, he gets wings.
Huh.
Like, for no reason. And then you spend the level of flying with wings, which was so hard to control. And at one point, I literally just turned off the wings and just, like, jumped through the level because I was just like, oh my god, I can't do this.
That's sick, though.
So, yeah. I just wanted to show you the Shadow wings because it's pretty cool. And there's like a little action figure of it. That's so cool. It's also very expensive. But...
If this podcast takes off,
the first thing we're buying with podcast money.
Gigantic. So he has a literal battle within himself then.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's a piece of this dark lord, like, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got a lot going on. That's why I love him. Okay. So,
all right.
So then we have Team Amy. Any guess on who's
Team
Amy?
Am I gonna guess that Amy's on the team?
Whoa, how did you get that? Oh my god.
The pink one?
Yes.
No. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Good.
Yes.
Cool.
And there's 2 other people.
Okay.
I've mentioned one of them.
This fishing guy, is he on here?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool beans. That's 2. I mean, did I mention the crocodile one? That's probably a different team, though.
That's, yeah. I don't think you'll know.
Okay,
the other
fair
ones.
enough.
But we...
So, okay, we'll continue to the pictures. There she is.
Yes.
Yeah, she's cute. She's like the Sakura of the Sonic universe.
So,
Amy Rose.
Yeah, her full name's Amy Rose, which sometimes they use, sometimes they're just like, no, it's Amy. But, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then this is the one that I was like, I don't think you're gonna know this one.
So if that's a rabbit, I will assume.
Congratulations!
Yay!
Yay!
Which why do I not like how big her eyes are?
They are aggressive.
Like,
and then also like she has like the like thing around them, and it's just like, is that like an eyelid or?
I'm not sure. It looks like she's wearing a mask. I want to know, well, obviously her name, and then I love the little companion she has. I want to know if they fly.
Yes, they do.
That's adorable. Or I didn't know if they were like jumping really high.
Oh no, they fly. And they're also like Pokemon, how they say their name instead of like anything else. But yes, if you would like to know. So she is Cream the rabbit and Cheese the Chow.
The Chow.
Chow. Yes, that's the creature, which I will get to in the next slide. But
the only connection I can think of is that carrot cake has cream cheese frosting.
Wow, I mean, listen, everyone's made the cream cheese connection, but you know, the carrot cake, that really, you're onto something here.
I don't know. I mean,
the fresh eyes.
Oh my gosh. And then our guy, which I should know his name. I was given a figurine of him.
Yes, I like bought a bunch of mystery things just because I needed the serotonin, and it was like 10 packs of mystery things on like, it was like an off-brand thing and everything, and then I got like 4 of him. Of the 10, 4 of them were this man.
His name's Fred.
That'd be so funny.
It really would be. Fred? It really would be. I feel like it's Teddy or something, but it's not that either. It's like, is it Bob? No.
You're getting close.
Robert.
Imagine Robert the cat.
Robert the cat. I don't know. Bob felt right, but like it's probably something.
It begins with B.
It does. Is it like Bubba, the cat?
No. What adjective would you describe this?
He's a chunky boy.
What's another word for chunky?
Big.
Yes. Yay! I led you to it. With Bob, I was like, you're so close.
Oh, Big the cat.
Yeah.
And Froggy. Froggy's
Yeah.
his companion?
Yes.
He has a frog companion?
Yes, that's on his head. And
Wow, my voice got real high. This is... Oops.
hello. Most of his story arc is he loses Froggy.
Oh, no.
So he's fishing for Froggy a lot of the times.
That's what he's fishing for.
Oh.
Oh
Or
my
he's just
gosh.
fishing in general.
Or he's... Yeah. But, wow. So they're all, like, having a big, like, brawl behind him.
Yes.
He's just like, whoa. And sometimes there's not even water
Yeah.
underneath him. He's just...
Yeah.
He's looking for Froggy. Wow.
In some of the games, he's like, it's explicitly said, like,
Yeah.
he's looking for Froggy. But yes, like in the Sonic Adventures 2, I think he's just randomly put in every level in, like, at least one spot. Like, randomly. Like, there was one thing, he was just on a bridge. And he's just there.
Wow.
Just because the creators were just like, what if we just put him there? Because we love him. And
He's
I mean,
oh my gosh, I had a wonderful joke that I'm now blanking on. Like, you know, the eggs, the hidden eggs.
Easter eggs.
Thank you. Because there's a rabbit, Eggman.
Oh my god.
It's almost Easter.
Oh.
He is the Easter egg of the Sonic universe.
Yes.
I got there.
Yes. Brought it all home.
Should we move on to the last team now?
So let me...
Oh, yay.
First, we're going on a side
More
quest
lore.
of What of Chow.
What is that? Is that a brain floating in there?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So on the left are different types of Chow.
Okay.
But on the right, would you like to guess what that is named?
Aqua...
Aquaphor?
uh, aqua, like, crap, like, I don't know, like, he's got, like, little pincers. I don't even know. That's just what is it, like, living water, or is it like a being that transformed? I'm confused. Like some kind of, like, water spirit or something, but it has a brain.
Yeah. You're pretty close.
You're being too kind.
No. I mean, so his name is Chaos.
Fair enough.
So
I agree.
And so not to lore drop everything, but essentially the Echidna were supposed to guard like the altar of Emerald, or like an emerald thing. But then there's a whole incident where like one of the Chow got in contact with like the Master Emerald, and it turned into chaos.
Oh. Is that what
So-
that like black and red guy is, or black and pink? Or
I don't know which one, but
No?
it's just it.
oh, it's just like maybe he's just a moody guy. I like that they have little almost like emoticons on top to represent like one's happy, one's angry, one's an angel apparently. It's cute.
So so Chaos like kind of like he kind of is like he kind of starts being like the guardian of the Chow and everything, and they like kind of all flock to him because they're like brother.
So he's
But
a good
then-
guy,
Well,
kind of.
he gets turned evil by Eggman
Of
because
course.
that's how it goes.
Did he inject something into his brain, or did he just like make the water red?
The emeralds throughout the thing, like he keeps feeding him more chaos emeralds, and then he becomes more and more, bad. But then they stop it, and then he just kind of is like, "All right, bye," and then he guards the Chow, or sometimes, it's just so yeah, it just the Chow exist. They're just cool. They're like little fairies.
Yeah,
They're just
they're
chilling.
cute.
And also, I apologize to any fans if I like got that story brutally wrong. I'm trying to summarize an entire
lot of things
like 20-year franchise into these tiny little things.
You're doing great. You're doing great,
Okay.
Kat.
And I'm looking at the time, and I'm just like, oh no, I made this PowerPoint so long. So we're gonna do the final team, and then we're gonna have a 2-parter of me
Sounds good.
screaming about Sonic the Hedgehog. So the last team is Team Chaotix.
Oh, and this is the team that I believe you told me, this is the last team, right? This is the one that just takes jobs for money, which is honestly the most relatable thing I've ever seen in a video game. Because why else? Why are we doing a podcast? Because
The money.
we do it because we love you guys. Because we love
Yes.
the internet
No.
and we love to just yap for no
Yes.
reason. But
Honestly, yeah, that's the main reason.
yes, but the reason that we have jobs is
For the money.
Mostly for the money. We do a lot of like we're serving others in our jobs, which is cool.
Yeah,
We
which
volunteer a lot, so it was great.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
very rewarding.
It is. But the chronic illnesses really
Yeah.
love to go hello.
Yeah, and you're just
Yeah.
like,
So anyway, long story short, yes, this is my favorite team, just for that reason because.
Do you remember any of?
So crocodile guy's on here.
Yes.
Alligator, sorry.
No, crocodile.
Crocodile.
You're right.
Okay. I had alligator once. In Florida.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they had alligator sushi. Was it in Florida?
I
Probably not
thought
in
you
Florida.
meant you had a pet alligator.
Oh.
And I was just like,
You're
is that
I've
legal?
known you for 10 years, and what? Actually, I'm trying to think where it was served at. It was in a state that allowed you to eat it. But anyway, it tastes like chicken. Moving on. So yes, there's that guy. Is there another like bigger character that's on this team? Because I remember the only reason I have any idea is because we were we were trying to determine if one of the blind boxes
Yes.
had shadow. So I was trying to figure out, but I didn't study it enough. I should have studied the characters on the back more. Is there another hedgehog in this team?
Not in this team.
Not in this team. Okay. I remember another hedgehog, but I don't remember from where.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to learn who the other 2 characters are.
Okay. Well,
I don't even remember. Oh wow. Okay, interesting. Is he like a lizard of some sort? Or is he a dinosaur? Because like the head and the he's like a gecko.
Look at the tail.
Yeah, is it a?
You can do it. I see the gears turning in your brain. You're trying to remember the animal.
Not a gecko. Oh my gosh, chameleon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Come on, chameleon. That's what that song was in my head, and then we got there.
Any idea what his name?
Is he like Karma or something? Is it like something that kind of sounds like chameleon? Or is it completely the opposite? Is it Fred?
Oh my god. You know, there is a game.
We're gonna have t-shirts. Is it Fred?
There is a game where you create your own character.
Yeah.
So we need to play that now.
Oh my gosh.
And you could be Fred.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then I will be correct in saying that's his name.
And we'll add it to the canon of us.
I don't know. What about he seems like he's really edgy as a character. He just looks like he shops at Hot Topic.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Shadow's the epitome of.
Yes.
Literally has been said. Shops at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
But.
A close second.
Absolutely. I don't even know. Let's see. Never would have gotten that.
Yeah. Oh, Espio.
Espio.
The chameleon.
Very cool.
And he's a real weirdo. He's a ninja.
Okay.
And just yeah. Yeah.
Let's
I
leave.
mean, because I was like, I looked him up because I thought for sure he was like he had psychic abilities, but maybe I'm just stupid.
No, never.
I'm losing my Sonic fan card as we speak.
Oh my gosh. I lost it the moment we started this presentation because
No.
things she had clearly told me. We sat through 2 playthroughs of the games and it just whoop.
For those that know, we watched the Snapcube fan dubs,
which were very enjoyable. But I was crocheting at the same time, so I will
Yes.
give myself benefit
Yes.
of the doubt and just say that it did not retain the information.
Yes. And also, if you don't know it, the first time you're watching, you're just like, what? But yeah, Okay. No, I'm just stupid. He's a ninja. Maybe that's why I thought it was psychic, because he's like, he poses weird because he's a ninja.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Okay, but yes, so he's,
So there he is.
yeah. And then
Okay, next. Oh my gosh. Okay.
we have arguably one of the least favorite but also most favorite Sonic characters.
Interesting. So he question mark
Yes.
is a bee. It would appear.
Yay! Imagine. No, he's a wasp. No, he's
Oh
a bee.
my gosh. I would have known because like you can tell.
Now this one is weird because it doesn't have the.
Oh.
It's just
like a
name bee.
I'm guessing it's not Bumble because that'd be too easy. Is it like Buddy Bee or Bob the Bee? Can you imagine? I'm playing a game playing as Bob the Bee. Is it like wannabe? Is this like some kind of play on words? Or
No,
just like a straight
not
up?
really.
Oh, you did tell me about Charmy Bee. You have told me about
Yes,
him.
yeah. He, like, it seems like people either love him or hate him. But he's kind of just like the mascot for Team Chaotix and stuff. And he's just the guy.
Probably has the most personality or like energy.
Yeah.
That's probably why
Yes, he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the one scene that you saw them all together, he's flying around like a maniac. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
And then last we have.
Last but not least, there he is with his
Your
gold
boy.
chain.
Yeah, he's so cool.
Yes. He's not like Chaco or something cool, is
Choco. No, he's not Choco.
Because he's chunky. He's like, maybe he likes chocolate. I don't know. You know what I want to say, but I think that the joke has run its course.
Oh, it has not run its course.
His name is Fred.
No. But okay, of all of the characters, I could see him being Fred. He's the most
Probably
like, Fred.
Is it because he's shaped like an F?
Sure.
Do you see what I mean?
No,
though?
I see it. Especially, the way that I have this one.
Also, is he wearing headphones?
Yes.
Love that for him. That's great. I could also see his name being Chaos, though, because I feel like he could cause some chaos. I don't know.
Right. It's
Vector. Oh my
the
gosh.
crocodile.
First thing I think of when I think of Vector is the Despicable Me
Oh my god.
villain.
But
It's like burned in my brain.
so now that you see all of them, I need to explain. So they
Yes.
run the chaotic detective detective agency. So they're all detectives, and they're they're detectives for hire. But Vector does a lot of like free of charge work, so they're in debt constantly.
Why his thumbs up. He's
Yeah.
like, I got you. You
Yeah.
need help? I got you.
Yeah,
Oh, so they're not only poor, they're in debt.
that's why they're doing everything for money, because they're just like, we have no money because Vector keeps doing all these jobs for free. So yeah.
Wow. I love Vector now. I did not know that about him. He's quite the philanthropist.
That's how they get involved in Sonic Heroes, is like, because like Charmy gets like an offer of money or something to do. They get an offer to do a job, and they're just like, oh my god, all right, money, let's go.
Same, but anyway.
But yes, I have way too many more to do, so I think we're gonna have to, because we're 47 minutes into this.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, for any fans, I would just like to quickly say the games that are other characters that I'm going to be discussing with Nick next episode. We have Sonic Riders and Sonic 06, because in 2006 they made a video game called Sonic the Hedgehog. But like, to differentiate, everyone just called it Sonic 06. It's a really, really funny game because of a reason that I'm gonna keep to myself. Also, it's just, it's like really buggy. Like they kind of just like threw it out there. So like there's like things that people just like phase in and out of existence. It's a whole thing. But yeah, but even plot wise, it's very strange. But yes, and then there's some more. But the later ones, I have to give more context of like their story and everything, because if I don't, I won't have another excuse to talk about it. This is all an excuse for me to lore dump.
That's what this podcast is for. I'm sure at some point I will bring up my intense love of Wolverine since age 9.
Yes.
So
yes, well, we'll add it to the list of ideas.
There's not much that I love that Kat doesn't know about, though. It's so funny. Like,
that is true.
I'd have to really think hard about something I could do this with. Like maybe an anime she hasn't seen. But so I guess we will move to our last segment. People pleasing of the week.
Well, let's go. You go first, because my throat is dry from all of my yapping.
So the other day, I went to the bank, and I pull up to the one little spot by the window where the tray comes out and you put your ID and your card and stuff down. So I'm like, I'd like to make withdrawal, as you do. And she's like, okay, sounds good. So she gets working on that, and then there's a guy in a truck next to me. He gets his envelope. He says, thank you, have a great day. He starts counting, and I guess he realizes that there was a miscount or something along those lines. So he not only opens his car door, he proceeds to get out of his car, go around to the driver's side window of my car, which my window's down at this point. My grandma's with me, by the way, so she's panicking. She's like, roll your window up. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, what's going on right now?
I will say, you texted me about this, and I was just like, this sounds unsafe.
And like, I texted in multiple segments, so it's like it just kept getting like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So now he's out of the truck.
Yeah.
We look next to your car. So my first thought isn't, let's roll the window up, in case something happens. My first thought is, but no, if I roll the window up, then he'll feel bad about himself, that he'll feel like I'm afraid of him. I don't want him to feel weird. So I just look straight ahead as he, like, demands the lady to recount the money and, like asks her to put the tray out so he can put the envelope back in. She's like, just get back in your car, put it in the tube that gets sent there, and, So that's, long story short, I prioritized his feelings over my safety. It all worked out.
Yeah.
But
and I'm sure he did not even think about it.
Oh, absolutely. I guarantee you he did not. It was just me freaking out over absolutely nothing.
But
so
it's all good, because we survived.
Yeah.
I was there.
And the poor bank lady was so thrown off that she forgot to put the debit card back in the envelope. So she called and she was like, thanks for your patience. I was like, I worked at the bank before. That audio, I work at the bank. That used to be me. So I was like, I got you, girl. I've been through way too many of similar scenarios. So anyway,
I'm trying to think of a better one than what I was going to use, but I'm just going to go for it. It has to do with our friendship, basically. Because we went to our weekly Joanne's Hall trip now, because we go weekly.
Yes.
To, keep looking at the deals.
Visit the sinking ship.
Yeah. And cry a little bit. But and this almost happens every time we go.
Which is so funny.
Because one of us will grab a cart, and then we'll put all of our stuff in the same cart, and then at the end we'll disperse.
Yeah.
And I'll be pushing, and then I'm like, oh, do you need to hold on to it to push? Because we both have the chronic illnesses. So sometimes I have more energy than she does, and it's just, it's a whole thing. So we just, yeah. But there was a particular aisle that we stopped and had a full conversation.
We did. And then, yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, but I don't know if you need it. And I'll fall on the ground and die, but you might need it.
Yeah, you need it. I'm about to pass out, but and then you got the cart. So I was like, but you got the cart, so maybe that was your way of saying like,
I need it.
yeah. So everyone in Joanne's, no one heard us, but like, just in my head, it was like, people think we're probably crazy.
Insane. Yeah. 'Cause, like, we're arguing about the other person using the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, if you have an aisle you want to go down, I'll push the cart and you can like lead us. It's a time. Shopping together is a time. You would think that we weren't people pleasers with each other, just with other people, but
no. We like over people please.
Yep.
Because we're overthinking it the entire time.
I think we need to people please with ourselves sometimes. Give ourselves a little break. You know? Like,
Yes. Yeah.
that's the one person we don't.
Yeah. I mean that's probably by definition people pleaser, you know.
Which is why we are
just two people pleasers.
Yep. Thank you for listening to our ramblings.
And tune in next time where I continue my ranting. I mean in teaching moments about Sonic.
She guides us on the journey through the Sonic universe. Join us next time. Until then, stay warm out there. Those of you that are like me, that are
or cool if you are hot all of the time, and it's a problem. But
until then,
did we do good? Are we good?
Was that? I mean, I don't know. I think we should do it again. We should re-record it.
We do the entire thing. I will pull out the PowerPoint, and now I rehearsed it. So let's go.
Then I'll know the names this time. So.
Oh my god! Imagine. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go now. Okay. Bye.